Okay, here's the final resting place of my dog Snoopy, who I love very much. Okay, now today I'm wearing my glasses as we go out. I've got my headset, of course, for some music, but I'm also taking a book with me, a little light reading, Crisis and Leviathan. Oh my gosh. And what it talks about is obviously how big the government's gotten and all that stuff. Okay, so now we're walking past the Rutland Intermediate School, where my son Joe used to go a long time ago. Now he's much bigger. He's in high school. Anyway, I was just listening to the radio and John Tesh, and you know, he always gives you a little bit of information. Kind of cool. You learn something, you listen to some music. I like listening to John Tesh. Hey, we're walking past an apple orchard here, appropriately on Orchard Drive. But they've got some nice houses out here, and it's peaceful, kind of serene, it's nice. Only about a mile away from my house. Okay, so right now, I walked all around what I think is the country club area, and I'm not seeing any kind of trail. But maps don't lie, you know, it's just a matter of trying to figure out exactly where we can find this thing. Now, right now, what concerns me is, as I'm walking around, I am getting closer to the mountains where I've taken you before. You know, where we've gone to Rocky Pond. Okay, now here's a little interesting area. And I would go down this way, except I don't think this is a path or a trail. I think this is just maybe the remains of an old house here or something, because going straight would just take me to the other side of the neighborhood, the other side of the block, which is where I was. But okay, we'll take a little look. And yeah, I'm not seeing anything that could be considered a trail, really, that would lead us any place except maybe into somebody's backyard. So let's go back out here to this neat old garage. It's leaning a little bit, means it might fall one day, I don't know. It even looks like there might be a car inside. A lady nearby here told me that if I go all the way to the dead end, there's gonna be a big rock. And if I go past that rock, I'll find the trail, but I think it's gonna be kind of like a golf trail around the country club. I don't know why they put that as a trail on the map on my computer, but you know, there are worse places to go than a nice, comfy, cozy country club golf cart trail, I guess. Okay, here we are at the end of the road, the dead end. And it doesn't look like I'm seeing much of a trail here. Doesn't even look like the golf course is here. Okay, so we follow the lady's advice. We're looking around, we're looking around, we're looking around. Oh my gosh, a big rock. She was right. And then let's see, here we come up to a natural trail. Whoa. So I don't know about you, but I'm kind of excited. Let's go find out what's there. And remember, we're still studying, we're still reading, but we're gonna check this out. Okay, so now here we are, we're in the trail. We're walking down, I mean, it's a nice path, kind of. It's not perfect, but it's okay. That's what you get when you go in the wild, right? So right now, we are in the wild. And you know, you just take a few steps in, and you realize, you know, I can't see the street anymore or houses or anything like that. Wow, the sun's coming out even. That's pretty cool, because my wife had told me it was going to rain. You know, the Weather Channel, of course, is always right. Not really. A kind of a clearing. But we got to go through some rough places, some rough patches. And for an old man like me to bend down, oh my gosh, that is rough. But now I'm seeing it. I'm going down the trail. We're walking. God knows what we're going to find. Remember that time I found a McDonald's? Now that would be cool. So here's where we came out, a nice bench in case you're tired. Place to play golf. A little bridge over there that looks kind of cool. Okay, and this is where we came out of the wilderness area at. This is, I guess, Rutland Country Club, par 5. Okay, let's see where we end up now, because we're going to go follow the yellow brick road. Okay, so we're on the bridge at the Rutland Country Club, and we're going over a river. Looks like there's another bridge not very far away. I imagine that might be completing the loop. Then over here, it looks like kind of stagnant water until you look further on. And then you could see that the water is moving. And that's good, because, you know, stagnant water can only breed mosquitoes, and we don't like mosquitoes, do we? But then again, you know, that's what the fish live on, right? Here we are. It's nice of the Rutland Country Club not to have the area all fenced off like some places do, so that people can't enjoy the scenery. And then, of course, it's all cut and nice and beautiful for golfers. Now, unlike that last hike, at least I'm hearing birds and animals and things. So that's kind of good. Hey, it looks like there's some kind of sign over there. I think we should read the sign, don't you? Okay, so that looks like the trail where we came out of. Then that looks like maybe it's another trail to go to. Let's check it out. Oh my gosh, look where we ended up. Now this is kind of a neat way to come back into the forest, and this is the Pinecone Adventure Forest. And the lower Giorgetti, pedestrians only. So this would be a way to go back up to Rocky Pond. Oh my. So now I'm coming out of this park area, and I literally had no idea. But look where I'm coming out. Oh my gosh, we're gonna be able to say hello to the Tin Man, I think. Okay, so as I said, we ended up right back here. So that was kind of cool, right? Because we weren't expecting it, not from the country club. So we went pretty far, actually, that, you know, it didn't feel like it. I mean, I'm already about, let me see if I can figure this out. 2.83 miles, almost 3 miles from the house that we've walked so far. So that's pretty good. Now we got to walk back. So it'll be about a 4-mile hike, not a lot, but a good little hike for a day when I wasn't expecting to do anything. I gotta tell you, I really felt like just going back to sleep after my lessons this morning that I was teaching. You look down the river, we're seeing some wildlife, a duck, a wild Canadian duck, I think. Because after all, Vermont is Lower Canada. But check it out. He's just enjoying the day just like we are. Is that not cool?